Hello everybody, it's Lynn. Long time no see. Well, I have not been too good. I've got problems in my back and in my side. So I won't go into any of that because they're my problems. Waiting for some results from an MRI scan, but just taking it steady and easy. Not done much stitching. No, not done much stitching. The little bit I have done, I will show you. I have quite a lot of stash from market, but I'll show the stitching first if anybody's interested. If not, just skip along. Right, this is, now what's this one called? I'll have to take the pattern out. Sewn in Friendship. I've not got the pattern here. Well, I have got the pattern here. It's here in my hand. I've not got the other front cover to show you. I think everybody's been stitching this anyway. And this is as far as I've got. I did do a little bit more than last time you saw it, and as I say, it is a little bit. I like it, I'm loving it, but what count is this fabric that I'm using? It's the 36 count Alborium. I'm finding it a bit difficult to stitch, but I don't know whether that's because of the threads I'm using, which are Classic Colourworks, I think, or whether it's just my eyes and being able to see. So I don't know, but I'll persevere a little bit more. The other one I'm stitching is, I started Frida again, and I'm stitching her on silk. This material is, I can't remember what this material is. Don't know. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I did make a small start on this. This I'm beginning to think now. I'm going to unpick this and do it in DMC. I was going to do it in silk, but as you can see, the stitches are coming undone where there's only one stitch. This is some of the hair, is that, and I'm not happy. I don't like the way it looks. If anybody can give me some advice on this, I'm doing it 2 strands over 2. Should I be doing 1 strand over 2? I'm not quite sure. If somebody could give me a bit of advice, I'd appreciate it. But I've not touched it. And when I did Frida before, I loved it. This one, I've not touched it for a long time. So what else have I got? I'm surrounded by things here. Oh, I did do some. That's the postman that's just been. I did do some snow dyeing, and I'd forgot all about snow dyeing because we don't get much snow here. We haven't, over the past few years, we've not had much snow at all. So I, like the last couple of days we had snow, I decided to do some. some people may have seen the photograph I put up on my Instagram account of the snow dying. I can't put it up on here because I don't know how you do that sort of thing. And anyway, this is what I did, and this is the Alborium. I decided to put this in. This is the 18 count Alborium I sent for, and this is how it came out after I'd snow dyed it. And it's like, it's a little bit tea dyed effect. What I used was some of the, it shows up a lot better there. I used some of the, so it has been re-dyed, this, because this was Alborium and I've snow dyed it with Earl Grey, chamomile and red bush, because I don't like red bush tea. I don't like the taste of it. So the box that I got to try, I've been using up for dyeing, and this is how this piece turned out with the snow dyeing. So that's that one. And then I did have a piece of, I think this is, not quite sure whether it's 14 count, of Ida in my stash. Now, it was a bigger piece than this. It was sort of this much again, and I did gift a piece to my friend. Don't know what she thinks about it or whether she'll use it, but this is how it came out on there. And you can see on this that it came out like that on there. And I also did put a little bit of albus oil in, and when I'd done it, you could smell it. You can't now, but in some parts it went a little bit yellowy. It's not been ironed, hasn't this, since it got done, but there you have it. So that's the fabric that I dyed with the snow. Excuse me. Now, my market purchases. I went a bit mad. Market purchases. I did buy the threads, the Trenway Silks Tea Time for cross stitch and rainbow. Trenway Silks, is that the name? So that's the card there on the back. So I did get those. Love the colours. And there were some patterns that used this colourway. Now, one of the patterns I did buy, which is Tilbury Tile by Ink Circles. That was one of my market purchases, and they're the colours that are in it. Yeah, it's going to look good. Now, I noticed on one of the American seller sites, I didn't see it on the English ones, they didn't put it up on their website, you know, of the purchases that they were bringing back with them, but I did ask them very kindly if they would, if they did see the summer fairy, would they bring it back for me? And they did. These are the Summer Fairy silks with the actual silk ribbon. They're gorgeous. Now, the reason I wanted those is I did see that in the American Stitching magazine later on this year, they will be doing some projects using these. So that's why I wanted them, because I do like that magazine. I don't buy the English magazines anymore. I don't like them. They're not for me. So these are my silks I ordered from Market. So I'm over the moon with those. I really am. And as I say, I only did buy the one pattern. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the patterns are going to be in the Stitching magazine. I didn't know that you could actually order this, otherwise I'd have got one last year. Now, I always thought that this this booklet, the cookery book, was only for people who attended. Well, it's not. I managed to get one. And it's not just a cookery book, it does have patterns in. And I can't show you it because it shows you the pattern with the colour pattern and a recipe. So, no, I can't. It's the one that I can show. It's very interesting, this book. I've not. And there is a blackbird design one. Let me cover the bottom up so I can show you it. This is the blackbird that's in it. Now, I don't know whether this is in one of their books or what, I don't know. But that's the blackbird design pattern. It's gorgeous. I don't know whether it was done just for Market or... because I've not read this. I ought to. Looking for spring. Allen Blackbird Designs. So it was Alma that did that one. So yeah, and it shows you some of the people who provided the recipes as well. So I'm going to really enjoy looking at this. And that was, these are the people who submitted patterns, and it tells you what page they're on. So it's a bit glary today, isn't it? I've got the camera at a different angle, I think. Anyway, so that was another purchase from Market. The other one, I also did buy blue work pairs. I've stitched one of the red work pairs. I've got the other two to do, but they've brought a new pattern out, and it's, I'm going to take this out the cover because all it's doing is glaring at you. Sorry about that. Blue work pairs. These are gorgeous. And I am doing it in for the called for colour, which is Persian Jade by Dinky Dyes. That's the colour. It's gorgeous. Not chose the fabric for that yet, but I've got my silk, and it is silk. It's Dinky Dyes. So that's those. Put the silk back in. I've not seen many videos with people with Market purchases, but then again I probably don't watch a lot of them because they tend to be mostly of our American stitching friends, and I don't have many American stitching followers. I have one or two, but not many. Anyway, the other one that I liked was Gathering Stitches. I love this. And I do know someone has already stitched this. One of our American ladies I like to watch. And I've not heard of the colour that's in this. Now they say it's CC Bell Soy, is it? SOIE, however you pronounce that. Sister Scarlet is the colour. And then they've recommended alternative DMC 150. Well, I didn't want to do that, so I've purchased Classic Colourways Strawberry Parfait. And I think that's going to look good on that pattern. So that's my choice for that one. Now, this one is, I'll continue with Market. This one is Harvest Fair. They did do the strawberry one. And, sorry, what did I call it? Honey Fair. I can't remember what I said now. This is October House Fabric Arts. I love this. It's a new company to me. I do watch them on Flosstube as well. So that is the new one. And yesterday in the post, my friend sent me this strawberry one, Strawberry Fair. So thank you very much for that. You know who you are. I won't mention any names. So that's that. Then I loved this, and I did watch the lady with the Market purchases before Market, showing what she was taking, and it is Louis Chapis 1844, is it? A French antique sampler reproduction, and it's by Jan Hicks Creates. I did watch Jan Hicks before she went to Market, and I loved this. It's absolutely stunning. Is that gorgeous? That's the original. This is the reproduction. So I did purchase that. I haven't got anything together for stitching that one as yet. That is going to be a biggie. But I liked the swags and the colours in the swags. I thought it was gorgeous. So that's an upcoming. Not at the minute, but it'll be an upcoming. Then I don't know whether that's all my Market purchases. Quite a few. Then I did watch Nicola Parkman's video, and she mentioned about the free pattern that she was putting on her website, and I've got that. It's called Pretty Polly, if you don't know about it. I don't know whether it's still there. I don't know whether it was on for a limited amount of time, or I'm not quite sure. But yesterday my threads arrived for that. So thank you very much, Mary, because I did buy those from Create Nostalgia in the UK for my DMC threads. So I'm looking forward to starting Pretty Polly. I do like the birds. As you know, I stitched quite a few, but well, I did two birds last year, probably 3. Then my Mother's Day present to me. Well, I fell down the rabbit hole, didn't I? Kahana. Now, I purchased my Kahana straight from Kahana in Japan. My first pair of scissors my son bought me for Christmas, and this is the January special. They'd sold out of the scissors, so I ordered the small box, and this is how it came wrapped. So it's absolutely gorgeous, is this. It's a dearer way of purchasing the scissors, but if you're purchasing from America scissors, the import duty, well, it's not going to be much dearer than buying it straight from Japan, because when this comes from Japan, you don't have to pay any extra taxes. You've already paid it. So it came tied like that. I'll undo it. And inside is one of their small boxes. And it's one of their small sewing boxes. So that's the lid. Beautifully made is this. And then inside is, I don't know whether it'll show you, the scissors. And this is on a velvet, not velvet, it's suede. The drawer comes out and it's lined in suede, and that's for your scissors to live there. Then and you get the pink cloth, cleaning cloth, to clean your scissors when you've been using them. Also, there was the little pin cushion. It's gorgeous, this. You can actually wear this as a necklace. I've seen people put a thread through there and wear it as a necklace. And it's a satin pin cushion with a glass pin in it. It's gorgeous. Thread keep, sorry, a threader. And I've not opened this yet, but that's what that is. It's to thread your needles. It's gorgeous. 2 little bobbins, and it's got they have the Kahana stamp on the bobbins, and a little pack of needles. And it says happy sewing, and that shows you what was in the special edition box, limited edition for spring, for the cherry blossom. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So that sits on there, and it slides about just that. You can, let me just take that out. You can actually have it either at that side or that side, and you keep all your sewing bits and bobs in there. And I just love how it came. I know this was dearer than just buying the scissors, but I'm really happy with it. I love it. It's gorgeous. And I've got things now that I didn't have before that are Kahana. So I've got Dropsy as well today. So there you have that. And it did come wrapped in that lovely silk. I'm not quite sure whether it's a napkin or an handkerchief, but it came tied like that with the logo. Their packaging is absolutely gorgeous, and it came tied like that. Better than I've tied it, but there you have it. It's absolutely gorgeous, and this is beautiful. This really soft, and it came in the pink bubble wrap. So as you can see, I've not used it yet. I'm still keeping it wrapped in cotton wool as it was. So I may take that one. I may take that to the caravan, because it's coming. Well, caravan season started. We've not been yet, but I do a lot more stitching at the caravan than I do at home. I also bought myself another pack of needles because I love their needles. So that one may go to the caravan for the season with my scissors, and then have a pair at home. Paul bought me enough pair that I bought myself. So that's that. The other rabbit hole I fell down. Oh, you're all going to be saying, this woman, she spends a lot of money on stash and it doesn't seem to do very much. But I'm into quite a lot of crafts. I love my crafts. I have been doing my paper craft in the tag swap for March, and that's finished now. I got it posted off last week. I've received mine. I have done a video of what I've made plus what I received, which I will release when Evie, who was my swap partner, receives it. So I've not heard anything yet. I might track it today to see how far it's got. But once I know she's received it and seen it, then I will release the video so you can all see what she sent me and what I sent her. So I was doing that as well as other things. And as I say, I've fallen down this rabbit hole, which I didn't know anything about this until I watched a new lady I've started watching who is Crafty Clegs. I love her to bits. She's brilliant. If you don't know Crafty Clegs, go over and have a look at her channel. But she does quite a few different crafting. She also has an Etsy shop as well. So this rabbit hole I've fallen down. If it hadn't been for her, I wouldn't have known about it, which I'm pleased I found out about it. And I just hope that I can actually complete this particular item. And it is a blanket. This is all the wool for it. And it's one of those special blankets for the King's coronation. And that's the label that you actually put on it when it's finished. So I did, excuse me, a glutton for punishment. I ordered 2 because when Bill saw it, he said you can make me one of those as well. It's beautiful. So this is how far I've got. This is week 1, some of week 1. So that's as far as I've got with the blanket. And then it's crocheted, this blanket. Sorry about that, I didn't say. Then you crochet 4 of these squares. These are for the corners. These go in the corners. So I've done my 4 squares for the one blanket. And then you do the little jewels. Now there's so many of these, I can't remember exactly how many, but I think I've done 10 altogether of the cream. They're my cream jewels that I've done so far. Part 4 was released today at 10 o'clock. I've downloaded it and it's on my iPad. I can't print out from, I just don't have the equipment to be able to print from my iPad. And I'd love to be able to have a hard copy. So if there's anybody that's doing this, I wouldn't mind doing another copy for me. I would gladly give you the money for posting to me, but I'm finding it difficult reading the pattern from the iPad and keeping up. I like to have a paper pattern and I haven't got a paper pattern. So if there's anybody out there who would be kind enough to print me off the paper patterns, I would be absolutely delighted. It is a free pattern from Serdar. It's a Serdar wool pattern, and they print one over the next 6 weeks. And as I say, this week we're up to week 4. There's another 2 weeks to go, but I just don't know how to go about finding out how I can get it printed off, if you know what I mean. So any help would be appreciated very much. I don't have a lot else to tell you, I don't think. I think that's me done. As I say, quite a lot of enabling. Sorry about that. But I've got some beautiful things I'd like to get on with when I get a bit more movement in my body. At the minute, I'm doing a little bit of crocheting, and hopefully I'll find out shortly what my problem is. But stay safe, stay well, happy stitching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.